Well, hello again and welcome back to the Tamiya Australia YouTube channel. So from my last video, if you saw it, I did mention that this video was about having a bit of a tour around in the eastern suburbs of Perth and showing you some of the RC tracks that are close to our home. So we actually live up in the hills in Perth, so we don't go too far to the other side of town or north or south or anything like that. So if you want to go to a club, there's only a couple of clubs that are local to us here, or 3 clubs that are local depending on what you're running. And I thought I'll just take you down there and show you those clubs. Now, one of the clubs is the West Coast Model RC Club, which is down in a suburb called Bayswater in Western Australia. Now, that club has been there, I've got to go with at least 40 years. I have to look on the website and have a check. I remember going there as a kid with my dad, and I'm talking like 6, 7, 8 years old, and watching them run. Back then, it was pretty basic sort of club. It was just a dirt club. Now they've got big on-road bitumised tracks. They've got the dirt track still. They've got trucks. They've got, it's just a wicked setup. It's probably the best setup track in Perth, in my opinion. I went to, straight from that one, I drove about 5 or 6 kilometres to a suburb called Cloverdale or Belmont, and went to the Belmont Radio Control Car Club, which is set up in, it's on an old bowling green as part of the bowling green setup at the Belmont Sport and Recreation Club, which is a pretty good setup. There's no entry to it sort of except through the club, and the club wasn't open. I wanted to go to those two at a time when it wasn't open, just so I could show you without sort of getting in people's faces or anything like that. If you do want me to go back and shoot some videos and talk to club races and what they run and that sort of stuff, I'm more than happy to do that. Most of the clubs run once or twice a week. And the last one is up here in the hills near us. So there's a suburb called Pickering Brook, which a lot of stone fruit is grown. It's a beautiful big blocks and beautiful old houses. And they have the Pickering Brook Sporting Club. And as part of the Pickering Brook Sporting Club, they've got the Pickering Brook RC Club, which runs 1/5 scale cars and trucks. So a lot of HPI Bahas and the Lossies and stuff like that. And I was lucky enough, I didn't know it was on, but and I felt a bit weird about filming, but I thought I'll just go and film. And it was running when I was there yesterday, having a little look around, and I got some pretty good footage of the guys running the trucks and the cars. 2-wheel drives and 4-wheel drives racing against each other, which was cool. And that smell of the exhaust and the fuel smell, I prefer electric. That's just my opinion. But it is pretty cool to hear them running and watch them running, because they're pretty fast in a 1/5 scale. So hope you enjoy the video. I'm just going to run around and show you these things. It's just a bit of a drive around on the Saturday morning here in Perth. So I hope you enjoy the video, and give it a thumbs up if you like it, or any comments, or if you want me to come to see any other clubs in Perth you might know about, let me know. But I will put the links in the description at the bottom for all the clubs that I visited today, and I'll try and do some Google Earth photos of the tracks and bits and pieces like that. So I hope you enjoy the video, guys. Well, this is my first stop. I'm going to take you in here and show you around. Today there's no racing, so racing's on Fridays and Wednesdays, I think. But I'll give you a rundown. So this is the West Coast Model Radio Control Club, corner of Mujibing Street and Colwyn Street in Bayswater. So these are obviously 2 local clubs to us, so these are the closest clubs to us. So I'll take you in, show you around, and there's a guy here mowing the lawn, so sorry for the noise, but I've been coming here. Well, I used to come here as a kid with my dad. So yeah, it's been a long time here. So yeah, this is the club. So off-road racing every Friday night, weather permitting. On-road most weekends, and they do big rigs, displays and driving first weekend every month. So it's a full setup. There's toilets on this side, a little canteen area. You see this is on-road, there's a driver's tower up there. I'll just walk to the back, there's a dirt tracks over the back. Yeah, this is the pit area, it's all set up. Obviously charging and everything. Yeah, we'll start over this side, and I'll show you that first. There's a driver's tower up there for off-road. Little wash down over here. And that is the track. Wash down area, 2 charge points. Cafe. Yeah, so I'll go up the tower and I'll show you the track. There's the pit area through there. It's right in the middle of an industrial area, so I don't think you can bother people with nitro and stuff. But yeah, there she is, that's the track. A couple of jumps here, bit of a straight around the back with a jump in the middle. Yeah, obviously a few different types of setups. And this is a starting grid. And there you go, Ace, radio control models. So the best shop in Perth, by far the best shop in Perth. So yeah, we'll have a wander over that side and have a look over there. If you do want to join the club, that's their web address. You can get online and have a look when they're going to be open. Here's all the membership fees. So $120 for the year, which is pretty good. Yeah. And yeah, very good professional setup. Right. Head up here for the on-road track. Good visibility from up here. Starting grid. Nice big long straight. This is the pit area here. Nice big long straight. Big right hander, depending which way you're going. Yeah, a few different configurations for the track. I do a Google Earth shot of both tracks so you can have a look at it, what it looks like. But yeah, such a good setup. Alright, so that was the West Coast Model RC Club in Bayswater in WA. So we'll go head over to Belmont now and I'll show you that track. That's a bit of a different setup again, but yeah, still cool. Thank you, mate. Cheers. Good people. Okay, so that was the Bayswater Club, best one in my opinion. But now I'm going to drive over to the Belmont Club and I'll show you what that looks like from over there. Well, I'm down here in Cloverdale, which is next to Belmont. And this is the Belmont Radio Control Car Club. Unfortunately, locked out. Yeah, not open today. They'll open tonight. But that's the track. So it's like a blue AstroTurf track. A lot smaller, obviously. So up there we've got the driver's podium and some pits and stuff over there, toilet block. But this is electric only. So these guys race Saturdays, I think, from 4 o'clock. It's part of the bowls club. So this is the Belmont Sport and Recreation Centre over here. There's bowls club and bowls greens, and this is obviously an unused bowls green that they've turned into a track, which is pretty cool. Oh, I have to come one night and watch some racing. Sorry I couldn't get inside to show you around a bit more, but yeah, unfortunately no one's here. The gates are locked. So they're our two, well, they're my two local tracks, I guess. So they're the closest to my house in the eastern suburbs of Perth. I know there are a couple up in the hills as well as like, oh, caught it. Yeah, there's a couple of, I think there's one in the hills in Pickering Brook. There's a 1/5 scale club. Pickering Brook's like a stone fruit growing area, like a agricultural area. That's pretty close to us really, it's about 20 kilometres from us. But yeah, so there are two clubs. I was a bit disappointed that I couldn't get inside and show you around really, really well. But you can see very different sort of setups in the two clubs. Still a good setup, don't get me wrong. But yeah, the Bayswater one, like I said, best one in my opinion. So that was the Belmont Club. I will try and go back when they're open and watch some people racing and have a bit of a chat with some people maybe. But yeah, so I'm going to go from Belmont now up into Pickering Brook and then show you with 1/5 scale stuff. Well, I had a bit of free time, so I thought I'd take a drive up to Pickering Brook and show you the 1/5 scale club near my house. So this is the Pickering Brook RC Club, and they've got races on today. So I'll have a walk around to the pits and show you guys what's going on. They've got footy on today too. So yeah, we'll just walk around here and have a look. So this is the car park / pit area. 1/5 scale is pretty cool, nice and big. I'll have a wander over and see the racing. It's a bit of scaffolding here, so not a proper permanent setup for the driver's podium.
Top 6R, Paul Wiley, followed by Ricky Rocky, followed by Cameron, followed by Jalen.
Looks like they're running two-wheel drives and four-wheel drives together, so different categories. Where the race is running a different category, but they're running at the same time. So some of them, yeah, two-wheel drive. Look at HPI, some lossy stuff. Yeah, quick and loud. Just a couple of minutes more. I thought I'd just come around different angles to give you guys a look. It's a bit of a bridge and a bit of a jump over here. It looks pretty good. Whether the guys are hitting it or not, but yeah, there's another little angle for you. Hope you enjoyed that. Loud and love that smell of nitro. But, nitro's not my thing, I like electric. So I'm gonna head home. Yeah, head back home. Well, how cool was that? Now, you've seen my Instagram, we've seen before, I do have a HPI Baja. I'd love to go up there and just give it a run. I'm sure they let non-members come and just use the track. They must have certain days for practice and things like that. But I get a little bit OCD and I like to make sure they're spotlessly clean. Believe it or not, I bought that at a hobby shop in California in 2009. I told my wife I was just going to go pick up some parts and I came back with that. And if anyone's seen the box that the HPI Baja 5B SS comes in, it's massive and I had to get that back through customs. I actually bought that when we were on our honeymoon. So yeah, that was my wedding present to myself. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video today, guys. Next video, like I said in my last video, we're going to Thailand next week. So I'll make some videos about all the shops over there and what I pick up and what I want to bring home and how to pack it in your bag and get it home nice and safely. So I hope you enjoyed the video and we'll see you in the next one. See you next time, guys. Thank you. So if you like this video, there's plenty more on our channel that you're going to love. Hit like, hit subscribe, hit the thumbs up. Check out some of the other videos that we've made. I'm sure you'll like them.